Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Kay, I'm a professional home organizer and soprano here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So today we're back in front of my laundry room for a laundry room redo phase 2. Now I did phase 1 in a previous video. I will link that down below if you're interested in checking it out. But today we're gonna do phase 2. We're gonna make it look beautiful, fabulous, and organized. I am super excited to be working with Cricut again. This video is sponsored by Cricut, and we are gonna be using my Cricut Joy, which is my favorite machine ever, to be making some really cute labels for my laundry room, and I'm very excited. I have, again, a very tiny, teeny, itty bitty laundry room, but we're gonna make it look fabulous, organized, and beautiful. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. So as you can see, my laundry room right now it's not bad, but it could be next level. It could be that Pinterest level of beautiful. It does have an Alpha system installed from the Container Store. Every space in our home has Alpha already installed, which is chef's kiss. Y'all know I love Alpha. I love it so much. I had some extra pieces. I did a little switching, a little mixing and matching, and I've got this utility board here, which is super cute. It has a lot of little tiny stuff on it, and I have these utility shelves on the other side. So, and also, as you can see, we've got the door and wall rack happening already, so we're gonna mix that up a little bit, but I am very excited for how this is gonna turn out, and we're gonna make some super cute labels. I'm very excited. This is gonna be really cute, so let's get to work. Again, with all of my organizing projects, I start with taking most things out. Not necessarily all of them in this case, since there were definitely items that I was going to be storing in there and I wasn't going to move. Like there were a couple of foldable bins on the right and my expandable drying rack on the left that I just left on the top of the shelf, but I did want to take everything out, just look around a little bit, seeing what was going on in the closet, just because I wanted to make this as beautiful as I could make it today. So I had a good time decluttering the space a little bit. Next thing I wanted to do was give the space a good clean, a good dust. All of the shelves and the top of the washing machine and the dryer had a fair amount of dust on them. Not too bad, but a fair amount. And I decided to give everything a good wipe down just to start with a nice clean slate. This is also a really good thing to do when you're organizing a space. I kept accidentally also turning the washing machine on and off. Very annoying, but I dealt with it. I also was just looking behind the washing machine and the dryer just to see what was back there, to see whether or not I could push them backwards, and actually I could not. There was definitely obstructions back there, so I was gonna have to deal with it anyway. This is what it looked like before. The Alpha shelves that are in there are the Alpha ventilated shelves, and I decided that I wanted to make them look a little fancier since I was gonna sort of upgrade my laundry room. So I decided to get some fascia from the Container Store to go on the front of the Alpha shelves, and they just give the shelves that beautiful finished look from the front. They are the same thickness as the Alpha Decor shelves, but they are obviously just the front. So I can still spill things on the liner on the shelf there and not worrying about, it getting too dirty. I also wanted to replace these cracker jars, which I had been using for pods, and oxygen bleach for something a little more sophisticated. And I found these beautiful jars at the Container Store when I was shopping there. I also had these bins for hangers that you can see, that like brocade bin, and I decided to switch that up for 2 of these beautiful water hyacinth bins with liners, just for some towels and some additional hangers. So I started to decant everything into my jars, and this was one of my favorite parts of this project, I have to admit. There's something about decanting products that is so satisfying. And from then on, I proceeded to start to organize and rearrange things and put things into bins and just get everything really organized and pretty. We actually have this little trolley that we can carry laundry up and down the stairs with, and I finally decided to get a solution to store it. We actually have not been able to store this for the longest time, and I finally figured out a good method to store it on the Alpha Dorn wall rack, and it works beautifully. Next, it was time for me to make my custom labels for my jars using my Cricut Joy. Cricut Joy is a great cutting machine, which is great for small spaces like mine. I can fit my whole Cricut and all my supplies in one drawer. It's awesome, and look how adorable it is. It is adorable. I love my Cricut. And I'm happy to announce that now you can officially buy Cricut Joy and Cricut supplies at my favorite place, the Container Store. I am super excited about this. Just in time for the holiday season, go out, get your Cricut. It is easy to use with Cricut Design Center. I love to use Cricut Design Center because you can just put in like the word label and all of these results come up. And I was legit scrolling through this and I thought for a hot second that this was a hash brown, but it was really like a cookie. But I really wanted a hash brown. I wanted it to be a hash brown. You know what I mean? Anyway, there are lots of pre-made projects that you can already choose from, but I just chose to do a text project of my very own. And I decided to use this pretty awesome script font. I love using script fonts. They are so cute. The best thing about Cricut being at the Container Store is that you can use your Cricut Joy to customize all of your cool Container Store items. Y'all know that is one of my favorite things to do in life is to label things from the Container Store. I have an addiction and I don't want to stop. Anyway, it's easy to use it. All you have to do, you can use it on your iPad, your iPhone, your computer, and all you have to do is load the materials into the machine. It checks to see if there's enough material actually in the machine for you to do the project, so you don't end up having the machine start to cut and then all of a sudden you run out of material. That's not going to happen. It's going to pre-check to make sure that you have enough material. I decided on a silver vinyl because the jars were glass and the tops were black. So I thought about, I was like, I'll do black. But then the one with the dark colored pods in it, you won't be able to see the label. So I just decided on silver. I thought that would be a nice mix between like, don't do white, don't do black, do silver. And it turned out to be a really good choice. Next, it was time for me to cut the designs so I could work with them individually. Like I wanted to work with each one of the labels individually because that's the smart way to do things. And then you have to lift the rest of the vinyl aside from the part where you actually had the label off of the backing. This can be a little bit tricky when you have a script design. Just go very slowly and be careful. After I've pulled off all the backing vinyl, you can see the label is almost ready, and I just have to take out the little bubble parts of my design where there are, I guess, circles, you know, like the middle part of the O with my Cricut weeding tool. And I did that. The weeding tool is actually my favorite things to use. Okay, look at how cute that label looks. So cute. Time for me to put it on the container with my transfer tape. The transfer tape you can use a bunch of times. You can actually use it like, I mean, if you're really savvy, you can use it like 7 or 8 times for different projects before it loses its stickiness. But what you want to do is you want to put the label down onto the transfer tape, and then you want to press it down with the scraper. The scraper is just going to cause your design to really, really stick to the transfer tape. So by the time you pull it off, it'll pull off really easily. And if you find out that it doesn't pull off easily, just go back and rub it some more, you know? Doesn't that look good? And then you put it right on the container, and then you peel off the transfer tape, press it some more, of course, after you put the transfer tape on, and pull it right off, and the label should come off just like this, having the other part of the label stick on the container. Did that make sense? I don't know, but look, it looks cute, doesn't it? It looks cute. If you didn't know, Cricut Joy can actually draw as well as cut. So I had it draw some labels for my label holders that I also got from the Container Store when I was shopping there and having a good time. So I put those on my new water hyacinth bins for hangers and towels. And I love that I have a matching font through my entire project, and I think it turned out really nicely. The jars have such cute labels on them, and I love doing the laundry now. Look how cute these jars look with their labels, so cute. And I have a bin full of wash bags there as well. And of course, this is again where I put my extra hangers and towels. These are towels, microfiber towels that I need to wash. I just didn't want to look at them, you know. I spruced up my utility board, and we cannot forget the little cat playing with the wool balls. And I got this really cool laundry guide from the Container Store when I was there as well. And I got a place for hanging things, as well as a place for my dryer lint when I take it out before I take it to the trash. Are you inspired? Let me know what you think of this project, and thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in getting your own Cricut Joy, head on over to the Container Store or click the link down below for more information. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.